Excuse me, Elder Maxon.
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
Am I being accused of something?
That remains to be seen. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something unprecedented. Paladin Danse is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
There has to be some kind of mistake.
In my experience, Proctor Quinlan doesn't make mistakes. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers. Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL, disappeared without a trace. His sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Danse are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
You have to believe me. He never told me he was a synth.
I suspect you're saying exactly what I want to hear, Knight. Do you wish to try again?
After everything I've achieved, why would I jeopardize my position here?
Huh. You make a fair point. Apparently, I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Danse is a synth. He represents everything we hate. A monstrosity of technology. Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear. The Institute and its creations need to be destroyed in order to preserve our future. Which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you to hunt down Danse and execute him.
There must be some other way.
Absolutely not. My decision is final. Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Danse was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions. Even when it means executing one of our own. Find Proctor Quinlan. He's been analyzing the data and should be able to provide you with a starting point. And Knight, there's a promotion for you riding on the results of these orders. So don't disappoint me. You're dismissed.
Attention all personnel. Research patrols are a crucial facet of our operation here in the Commonwealth.
Oh, Knight.
Any Brotherhood soldiers that have not received a research patrol assignment should speak to Proctor Quinlan immediately.
What do you know about the situation?
While I was decrypting all of the data you acquired from within the Institute, I came across a list. It appears that the Institute keeps exemplary records where their synths are concerned, including logging those that were reported missing. As I was perusing this list, I came across an image of Danse under the heading M797. A quick DNA comparison with our own records told the rest of the tale. I'm certain this comes as quite a shock to you, Knight. I'm sorry.
He'll be missed.
Doubtful. I wouldn't miss a synth any sooner than I'd miss a transistor radio. I was merely sorry that you'd been duped. No matter. I've been poring over Dance's duty reports, and unfortunately, I haven't found any concrete information. As you're well aware, Danse had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth, and I'm afraid he could be seeking refuge anywhere. I think our best approach would be to identify every location he's ever visited and eliminate them as possibilities one by one. You may want to get comfortable. This could take quite a bit of...
What the hell is this crap about Danse being a synth?
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's identity. I can assure you that my findings are quite accurate, Scribe.
So he sets Danse up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
How did you hear about it?
There are no secrets in the Brotherhood. Maxon's made it clear that we're to locate Paladin Danse, and if we find him, report his location to you. That can only mean you've been sent to hunt him down.
I don't have time to discuss it right now, Halen.
Why? In too much of a rush to pull the trigger? I can't believe that after everything Paladin Dance did for you, you're just gonna turn your back on him like this. There's obviously been a mistake, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Scribe Halen, you're addressing a senior officer, and you will show her the respect that she's due, or so help me, I'll have you brought up on charges. Now, unless you're here with information that can assist us, I suggest you return to the police station immediately.
Of course. My apologies, Proctor. I believe I have some information that's relevant to the search.
Very well then. Would you care to enlighten us? Or do we have to wait until you decide to grace us with your knowledge?
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've compiled firsthand. I've stored the data on my Vertibird gunship's computer.
At this point, I'll take all the help I can get.
Very good, ma'am.
Proceed, Knight. I'll continue doing my research here.
If you'll follow me, ma'am.
Excuse me, Scribe Halen.
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Dance?
I haven't decided yet.
Well, before you do, I need you to listen to what I have to say. I've known Paladin Dance ever since I was an initiate. He trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to dust myself off and move on. He's earned my admiration, my respect, and my friendship. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine or not. He's still Dance.
Why are you telling me all of this?
Because someone has to before you rush off and carry out Maxon's orders without thinking about what you're doing. Dance is the most selfless person I've ever met. I've watched him risk his own life based on nothing more than principle alone. That's why I'm asking you, not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human being. Give him a chance. Let him tell his side of the story. If you're not convinced by what he says, or somehow he's become truly lost to us, then you do what you have to do.
All right, I'll hear him out.
That's all that I ask. I'll just have to trust that when the time comes, you'll do the right thing. Before the Pribwin showed up, Dance had me identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police station. It was Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war US military outpost on the northern frontier of the Commonwealth. It's isolated, and we're the only ones that knew about it. So, there's a good chance that's where he's headed. Just be careful. There's no telling what state of mind he's in right now, or if he trusts any of us at all.
Have you ever fired a minigun? Chews through barrels like paper. If you run into any synths, shoot to
Tegan.
kill. We don't take
With
prisoners.
Liberty Prime back in action, this war's as good as won. Now, what can I do for you?
I'll take a look.
Be my guest.
I always suspected there was something weird about Paladin Dance. Something... you know, off about him.
With your reconnoiter of the Institute complete, we finally have first-hand knowledge about their facility.
Going down.
I can feel the chill of this place through my suit. I'm not surprised Maxon sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
Why didn't you tell me, Dance?
Because I didn't know. Until Quinlan got that list decoded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Halen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxon even want me alive?
No, but I'm hoping there's a way out.
Don't be ridiculous. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that this must be difficult for you. I wish Maxon had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxon, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel and everything it stands for. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees, and humanity to the brink of extinction. I need to be the example, not the exception.
I can't tell if that's the human or the machine talking.
The fact that you're confused only strengthens my decision. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity. Maxon's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
Is there any way out of this?
We both know that this is the right thing to do. If you refuse to follow Maxon's orders, you're undermining everything the Brotherhood stands for. I can't allow that to happen on my account.
If it needs to be done, then so be it.
I've never been prouder of you than I am right now, sister. It's been a pleasure serving with you.
Going up. Ground floor.
The last person that disobeyed Captain Kells ended up scraping.
Report, Knight. Have you handled the situation with Paladin Dance?
Did you want his holotags as proof?
That won't be necessary. Perhaps you should keep them as a reminder of your lapse in vigilance. Of course, Dance's execution creates a missing link in our chain of command. That traitor held quite an important position with us. I'm certain that you'll make a fine replacement. His quarters and all his possessions are now yours, including his personal suit of power armor. Congratulations, Paladin.
Where did Dance keep his power armor?
I'm certain you can find it in Proctor Ingram's section of the ship. Wear it with pride. Just be aware that a Brotherhood Paladin is expected to be a symbol of integrity to our brothers and sisters. I trust you won't disappoint them, or disappoint me. In any event, we still have the Institute to contend with, and a lot of work to do before we can begin our final assault. While the finishing touches are being put onto Liberty Prime, Captain Kells has identified a potential threat to our operations. Report to him immediately for your next assignment. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Attention. This is a notice to
I'm
all
occupied at
personnel.
the moment.
Please
We'll
think of
speak
your
later.
brothers and sisters down below. Thoroughly secure all gear while on the flight deck. Thank you.
Your promotion was well deserved, Paladin.
Human-looking synths are the worst. They hide in plain sight.
Dance, a synth. Hard to stomach new.
Patch me up.
All right, soldier.
I've got an itch.
There's nothing to... And that's that. Anything else bothering you?
Feeling sick. I think it's radiation.
We'll clean you up, don't worry. All done. Any other complaints?
Just hurt all over.
I've seen worse. Done. Now, was there anything else bothering you?
That was it.
All right.
Right?
Yeah, I get it. Just... what if I do? Okay, sure. Firing. Everything holding together?
Trust me.
Good. Firing.
It looks nominal. And you didn't scuttle the ship. Thanks, Initiate.
Sure. Anytime.
Captain.
Ah, Paladin. Good. Now that the unfortunate matter regarding Dance has been settled, we can return to our primary mission.
I'm ready, Captain.
Good, because this mission demands your full attention. Now, before we launch our attack on the Institute, we need to address another threat. The Railroad. They're a small but capable group that uses subterfuge and guerrilla tactics to harass their enemies. Our tactical analysis says they could possibly hamper or harm our operations, which is a risk I'm not willing to take. If we strike them now, we should be able to maximize the amount of damage we do to their organization.
Hit them before they hit us. I like it.
Precisely. Destroying the railroad hinges on completely eliminating their leadership. Otherwise, they'll simply regroup somewhere else. To that end, here's a list of the 5 targets we believe would cause a catastrophic failure in their chain of command.
Consider it done.
Thank you, Paladin. Now, before you depart, Proctor Ingram has additional orders for you to complete.
Our sources tell us that the railroad has some sort of experimental or prototype robot in their headquarters. They're calling it the Predictive Analytic Machine, or PAM for short. Cute, huh? They use the robot for complex strategic calculations that are much more efficient than anything we can generate here. If you could use this holotape to decrypt the security on Pam's terminal, it will force the unit to return to the Pridwin. I'm certain we could put Pam's computing power to good use. Otherwise, destroy it. We wouldn't want it to fall into the Institute's hands.
I'll try to get it back here in one piece.
Good. It'd be a hell of a waste if you didn't.
I'm certain you'll do whatever it takes to complete the mission. When you're ready, proceed to the Old North Church and link up with our assault team. They'll provide demolition support and all the firepower you'll need to take the railroad down. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
If you find anything interesting in the railroad headquarters, don't forget to bring it back here.
Looks like we have a thruster imbalance. Tweaking pitch.
Up to me, I take every barrel. You.
Let's do this.
The heck? Nice try.
You killed him! You bastards won't take us down!
Fire, go!
Need help here! Oh god. Oh god.
I need some covering fire over here!
Take us down! Stay with me! Who's there? Let's do this. I can't see.
Tango down.
Brotherhood is here! They're here! Oh, God, don't look! They're all over me!
Threat neutralized.
Hey there.
Standing orders call for no prisoners. Shoot to kill. Detonation pack secured and ready, sir.
Ham.
Ready for programming instructions. Recommend interface type RJ11G.
proud to be serving under L.
Well, it appears that the railroad won't be a hindrance to our future operations.
Those sympathizers deserved exactly what they got.
That they did. I'm also pleased you managed to secure Pam, rather than allow it to be destroyed. We are having it brought to the Pridwin, where it will be installed in Proctor Quinlan's office. It's an amazing piece of pre-war technology that should prove to be quite beneficial to us. Speaking of pre-war technology, Proctor Ingram is putting the final touches on Liberty Prime and requires your assistance. Congratulations on another successful mission, Paladin. Ad Victoriam.
Bellinet out.
Override complete.
Attention!
All data
Any soldiers who have not yet received a field assignment from Proctor Tegan should speak to him at once. That is all.
You look like you've been through the ringer, Paladin. Can't say that I blame you. That was a hell of a business with Dance. Can't even imagine having to look him in the face and pull the trigger.
If we're going to defeat the Institute, we can't allow personal feelings to interfere with our mission.
Spoken like a true disciple of Maxon. Anyway, we need to move on to more important things now. Like getting Liberty Prime off of life support. We've been feeding him power through the Pridwin's engines, but there isn't nearly enough juice to cold start his fusion reactor. That's why we need you to find us a beryllium agitator.
Wait, how can the beryllium agitator start up his reactor?
If Prime's reactor is a campfire, the beryllium agitator is like a match. Strike it, throw it on the logs, and the whole thing ignites. Fusion reactors need a massive power surge in order to get the reaction started. Once it starts, it's self-sustaining. I'm sure I could get one of my scribes to bore you to death with the details, but you get the gist.
And I'm betting you know right where to find it.
Of course I do. I didn't become head of ship maintenance just because of my good looks, you know? Quinlan dug up some dirt on a company called Mass Fusion. They were a power utility company before the world went belly up. The CEO was some kind of an inventor. Dreamed up all sorts of nuclear power toys. The agitator was his crown jewel. Records show he was working on it in his lab at the top of their high-rise in the financial district. That's where we're headed. Hope you don't mind a little company, because I'm coming with you.
Why would you want to go?
Are you kidding me? Mass fusion was on the cutting edge of atomic technology. And considering there hasn't been much in the way of engineering advancements lately, that makes it a goddamn gold mine. I'm not gonna miss an opportunity like that.
Well, it would be helpful if you tagged along.
I knew you'd see it my way. Kells has a vertibird on standby, waiting to drop us off on the roof of the mass fusion tower. Grab whatever gear you need and meet me on the flight deck. But don't take too long. If the Institute finds out the agitator's there, they'll do everything they can to keep it out of our hands.
Good luck at mass
Proctor.
fusion, Paladin.
Heard you cleaned house over at Railroad HQ. Could probably use some fresh supplies.
Let me see what you have.
All of my weapons are mission ready.
still can't believe Dance was really a synth. Goddamn traitor.
Carry food with you or you'll end up eating some pretty questionable things to stay alive.
Glad to see you return safely from the Institute, sister.
Roger that, Scabbard. We have clearance for release. You might want to hang on, sir. The drop can be a little rough.
Never could get used to flying in these things.
Hostile target sighted on the roof, sir. Prepare to engage.
Termination of organic life form. Terminating with extreme prejudice. It would appear my target has disappeared. Your termination is inevitable.
Hacking this is beyond me.
Calm down, Noel. You knew that this was coming. I don't understand why you're acting this way.
Don't tell me to calm down, Carl. When we started designing the beryllium agitator, you said it was
Don't
the
give
benefit
me
of
that high and
mankind.
mighty attitude. Have you picked up a newspaper lately? There's a war going on out there, Doctor. And if our side's going to win, it needs all the help it can get.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. Since when did science start taking sides? What did they promise you, Carl? Money? Political favors? A goddamn medal?
That's enough. Like it or not, when the testing cycle is completed, I'm crating up the agitator and sending it off to Washington. Now, you have two choices. Either you can get back to work, or you can get the hell out of my building.
No way I'm cracking this. Won't be able to hack this.
Going down.
What was that? Target located! Area secure. Fire at will! Over here!
Something's out there.
Throwing weapons cold. Threat neutralized. Target down. Target reacquired.
Detonating explosive charge.
They've knocked out the power to the elevators.
Hello. Engaging hostile platform.
Engaging hostile platform. Critical failure.
in line.
Going down. Movement detected. Attacking now.
There it is. Mass fusion's reactor. Don't make them like that anymore. Radiation levels are dangerously high in there. Let me know if you need any radiation protection. I'll communicate with you through their intercom system, while I monitor everything from out here.
Proctor.
Looks pretty dangerous in there. You have enough radiation protection on you?
I was just gonna hold my breath.
Cute. Real cute. Here, I have 2 doses of Radix, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. You know, this was a nuclear research facility. If you look around, I'm sure you can find something that'll do the trick.
Now cycling airlock. Please wait. Initiating decontamination sequence. Decontamination complete. You may proceed.
The beryllium agitator should be in a port at the top of the reactor.
Security alert in the reactor chamber. Emergency lockdown initiated. Please wait. Decontamination complete.
What was that?
secure.
Perimeter movement re-engaging.
Throwing weapons cold.
I swore I heard something.
Lockdown ended.
The Institute must have sent reinforcements. I'll help hold them off. Just make sure you get the agitator out of here.
Movement detected. Curious. Institute sent.
You must be destroyed. Contact detected. Possibly.
Die, you son of a freak.
Sustained movement. Attacking enemy. that?
I have some important work to do, if you'll excuse me.
I was able to keep the Institute from getting their hands on the beryllium agitator.
I'm glad to see you're still in one piece.
I wouldn't have made it without your help.
That's funny. I seem to remember having to talk you into letting me come along. Anyway, we shouldn't stand around here talking. We've got a lot of work to do. Well, this is it. Moment of truth. We've pre-programmed Liberty Prime's battle coordinates into his navigational processor. As soon as he's under his own power, he'll head straight for the Institute. Elder Maxon wants you to follow, and make sure he arrives at the CIT in one piece. I've checked every wire and every bolt on the big guy. All we need to do is plug in the agitator, start Prime's reactor, and cross our fingers.
Did you, fill up his tank and check the tire pressure too?
You're a real comedian. Anyone ever tell you that? Look, I discussed it with Elder Maxon, and we think you should be the one who has the honor of starting Liberty Prime. Just plug the beryllium agitator into his reactor port, then head back down here and press the transfer button. Good luck, Paladin. Ad Victoriam.
We really should just stay out of each other's way.
Flowers. What is this?
Got a dangerous look about you. Hope you ain't here for me.
You should have seen it. We cut those raiders to pieces. I doubt they'll be back.
I can barely tell us apart.
What's up? What's up? You can fix just about anything. Guns, computers, people. Just gotta have the right tools.
The Super Salon can give you the hairstyle of your dreams.
Nice night, huh?
Is Mayor McDonough telling the truth? What does he have to hide?
No funny business.
If you're thinking safety, a long-range rifle lets you stay in cover and out of sight.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Everything hand-tooled.
Shop in safety. No sense allowed at the surplus.
You again. All right, got plenty of supplies.
Sure.
Everything you need.
Don't walk outside the wall undefended. High quality protection for sale.
This shouldn't take long.
What the? What?
Got company.
Oh, here we go.
Not hiding this time. Guess my good karma's paying off.
Carla.
Hey there. Trading?
I'll take a look. Sure.
Yeah, keep your shirt on.
Excuse me.
I can rest easy knowing that Wolfgang is rotten in hell.
Sure. I'll take a look. Sure.
A little bit of everything.
My old man taught me that duct tape could fix anything. I don't think he was talking about bullet holes. Can it wait?
Farming's as honest work gets.
I should have done more. I hope those raiders pay for what they've done.
Let's go get some bad guys.
Horsepower, go to your
Look, I'm really busy, and I'm not in the mood for talking.
Fusion core reinitialized. Liberty Prime, full system analysis. All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Mission: the destruction of any and all Chinese communists. Probability of Chinese victory: impossible.
Brotherhood, salute! Ad Victoriam!
Proceeding to target coordinates. Freedom
Get him, Prime.
is the
Good
sovereign
boy.
right of every American. Democracy is non-negotiable.
Brotherhood, fall out!
Freedom is always worth fighting for. Mission proceeding as planned. option. Defeat is not an option. American casualties. Unacceptable. Overkill protocols authorized. I am Liberty obstruction detecting. Overland travel to target. Compromised. Probability of mission hindrance, 32%. Revised stratagem initiated. Aquatic transit protocol activated. Probability of mission hindrance, 0%. Democracy is truth. Communism is death. Anchorage will be liberated. Communism is a lie.
I heard you hunted down Paladin Vance.
Taking damage!
Death is a preferable alternative to communism. Memorial site recognized. Patriotism subroutines engaged. Honoring the fallen is the duty of every red-blooded American. Democracy is the essence of good. Communism, the very...
Come here, let me end your suffering.
comes.
Only together can we stop the spread of communism. Communism is the very definition of failure.
Cover me!
Shoot to kill!
Ceasefire.
Freedom is the sovereign right
weapons cold.
of every American.
Area sweep, now!
Target reacquired.
Area secure.
Communism is a lie. Only together can we stop the spread of communism.
Give me some fire support!
Objective reached.
when it comes to keeping the equipment running. England.
Scanning
Keep those
defenses.
ships away from Prime, soldier!
Right here!
Wait, what was that?
Scanning results. Negative.
Red news.
Something's happening.
Warning. Subterranean red Chinese compound detected. Obstruction depth 5 meters. Opposition. Sand. Gravel. And communism. Tactical assessment. Reach compound to restore democracy. Warning. All personnel should move to minimum safe distance. Embrace democracy, or you will be eradicated.
Charging into a situation guns blazing. Look like you get yourself killed.
Don't let English catch you standing. We'll be on report before you can blink.
Obstruction eliminated. Ground units initiate Directive 739.
The mission is proceeding as planned, Paladin. Well done. On
Ad Victoriam, Paladin. Elder Maxon?
in and out, Paladin. We make this fast and precise. Let's get this done, Paladin. This is the Institute. Disappointed. I expected more from them.
Wait, what is that? Another victory for the Brotherhood. Search the area.
Over here! Mission accomplished.
Hostile sensor reading. Detect engaging hostile life form.
Lock it down.
Contact lost. Aha! Found you!
Area secure.
Is someone present?
Damage. Attack efficiency decreased.
Fire.
This is what I feared.
You must die now, human.
Going weapons hot!
No mercy!
You may concur.
Target located!
Target down. For honor and glory!
Area secure.
Who's there?
Over here!
Weapons cold.
Julius.
Tango down.
Hostile sensor reading detected.
What was that? Intruder alert!
Victory for the Brotherhood.
Paladin, we've located the reactor. It's accessible through the Advanced Systems Division. Only, you can't reach it. The security override can only come from the Director's terminal. You'll need to access his quarters.
Threat neutralized.
I didn't expect to see you again. Come to see the reactor, have you? We got it working without you.
I'm sorry it's come to this, Sean.
You're sorry? You can't be that sorry if you're here going through with it. It's not enough that I lay here dying. Now you plan on what? Destroying everything? Tell me then. Under what righteous pretense have you justified this atrocity?
All the enemies you've created. You can't imagine why I'd be standing here.
Perhaps I didn't think to count you among them. Well, none of it matters now, I suppose. You'll accomplish your task and ruin humanity's best hope for the future. The only question left then is why you're standing here. Is it regret? Or did you just come to gloat?
Sean, if you help me, fewer people will die. Will you?
Why would I ever consider helping you?
Help me. And I promise I'll protect any survivors to the best of my ability.
Very well. The terminal behind me. Enter access code 9003. That will disable some of the synths. Now go. Just leave me.
Sean?
All our work. Laid to waste. There's nothing more to say.
Sean. I'm sorry that it's come to this.
It's too late to be sorry.
I'm through.
Attention all personnel. Evacuation order issued. Authorization 1YR31. Please proceed to your assigned evacuation points. Thank you for your cooperation.
Well done, Paladin. Looks like a path should be clear to the reactor. And I am happy to report that reinforcements have arrived.
Attention all personnel. Evacuation order issued. Authorization 1YR31. Please proceed to your assigned evacuation points. Thank you for your cooperation.
heck? What was that, huh?
Attention all personnel.
Movement detected.
Over here, over here! Evacuation points. Thank you for your cooperation.
Something's up. Weapons cold.
Hello.
Quickly. Threat neutralized. What was that? In and out, Paladin. We make this fast and precise. Good work, Paladin. I think it's time.
Elder.
Dr. Ingram, do you copy? Our mission is complete. I need you to transport us out of here immediately. Time to go, Paladin. Our work here is done. Proctor Ingram, it's time to teleport us out.
Sorry, Elder, I would, but... well, this child showed up. He claims to be the Paladin's son, sir.
Authorization 1YR.
Please, Mom, don't leave me here. I want to go with you.
Proceed to your assigned evacuation points. Thank
All
you
right.
for your cooperation.
You can come with me.
Really? Do you mean it?
Yes, I mean it. Now let's get out of here.
I'm glad you were here to save me.
Attention all personnel. Evacuation
All
order
right, Ingram.
issued. Authorization
Fire it up.
Everything looks green. System's warmed up and ready to go if you are.
Please proceed to your assigned evacuation.
Absolutely. Let's get out of here.
You got it, Paladin. I'm going to send you and Elder Maxon directly to the detonation site. I'll make sure the kid gets some new clothes and reaches the airport safely. When that reactor goes up, this place will be nothing but a smoking crater full of rubble. Should be quite a sight. Looks like your work here is done, Paladin.
Evacuation order issued.
I'm ready. Let's get out of here.
1YR31. Proceed to your assigned evacuation points. Thank you for your...
Dr. Ingram has assured me that we'll be outside the blast radius. Press that button, and you not only defeat our enemy, you restore order and decency to the Commonwealth. It's time, Paladin. The Institute and their synth abominations must be eradicated.
I can feel it wash over me. The heat, the force, the radiation, the fear. It's the end of the world all over again. I close my eyes. I see my life before all of this, before the bombs. Everything can change in an instant, and the future you plan for yourself shifts, whether or not you're ready. At some point, it happens to all of us. This was not the world I wanted, but it was the one I found myself in. The Commonwealth. My home. Ripped apart and put back together. I thought I hoped I could find my family. Cheat time, make us whole again, the way we were. But now I know. I know I can't go back. I know the world has changed. The road ahead will be hard. This time I'm ready. Because I know war. War never changes. Elder Maxon?
You've done an exemplary job here, Paladin. Without your unwavering loyalty to our cause, this victory would never have been possible.
What? No cash prize?
Your reward rests in the hearts and the minds of the people you've saved. The Institute has been wiped clean from the face of our world. It's time we close this chapter on the Commonwealth and begin one anew.
I think we've done enough damage already.
This victory was but the beginning. We still have a long road ahead if we're to ensure the safety of the Commonwealth and her people. But this is neither the time nor the place to discuss it. Return to the Pridwin, and we'll decide what needs to be done.